Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I don't know about you, but I love hearing stories about rare finds. Whether it's an unexpected gem at the garage sale, a one-of-a-kind antique, those rare old sneakers, or even a $1 bill that's worth way more than you'd even expect. Well, today, we've got a jaw-dropping story for you. Imagine coming across not one, but two $1 bills, each with the same serial number, but they were printed at completely different U.S. Treasury facilities. Now, I know that sounds pretty wild, and even if you're not a collector of currency, you can appreciate a $1 bill, or in this case two, being able to be sold for thousands. This is exactly what happened with these Series 2013 $1 star notes. Let's dive into how this happened, what makes these bills so rare, and why they just sold for an insane amount of money. It all started with a printing error back in 2013. The U.S. Treasury's Bureau of Engraving and Printing, or BEP, began printing a new series of star notes for the New York Federal Reserve District. They started printing these in Washington, D.C. The first bills off the press had the serial number of 1, and through 250,000, these would later be duplicated at the Fort Worth, Texas facility. Both batches were supposed to have unique serial numbers, but somehow these identical serial numbers ended up on notes from two different places. That right there is what makes these bills so incredibly rare. Only 11 confirmed pairs have been found, and I'm talking about pairs where two bills have identical serial numbers from different locations. Think of it like finding two baseball cards from different sets, but with the same exact card numbers, same depiction, same everything, when they weren't supposed to have those. Now, when we're talking about rarity like this, the auction world takes notice, of course, and sold for a staggering $25,000. That's right, 25 grand for two $1 bills. But here's where it gets interesting. The same pair of banknotes was sold only a year previous, and the person who bought it is the one that sold it for 25 grand. At the time, they paid around $6,000 for the pair. So what a huge profit. Now, I know what you're thinking, how can a piece of paper with a number on it be worth so much? And honestly, that's what makes the world of currency collecting so awesome. Just like rare comic books, vintage sports cards, or even limited edition purses. The value comes from scarcity, demand, and the condition of the item. These bills are like mint condition items in other collectors' hobbies, so rare that they can sell for huge amounts of money. Just like how some people pay thousands for a rare comic book or a limited edition pair of sneakers, currency collectors are willing to pay the big bucks for rare bills and pairs like this. So how can you tell if you've got one of these rarities tucked away in your wallet? Well, the first thing to do is look at the serial number. If you got a Series 2013 $1 star note and the serial number looks identical to another, of course, that would be a special pair. Now, the likelihood of you finding those in your wallet together is probably worse than the lottery. Series 2013 B star notes have the possibility of having these duplicates if they are between the serial numbers of 1 and 250,000 and 6.5 million and 9.3 million. These are the ones that were duplicated. So as you can see, this sale of these two matched pair serial numbers is a perfect example of how the world of collecting isn't just about coins, stamps, and old books. Currency is another fantastic area to explore if you're already into other collectibles or you want to get into collectibles in general. At one point, and as it probably should be now, this was referred to as the hobby of the kings and queens, and that's because, well, back then kings and queens were the only ones that can do it, but now us regular folk can collect coins and banknotes and turn a profit from them just from our everyday change. That's what this community here on the internet is about. I love sharing collectibles with you guys and, of course, learning about and hearing about the things you're finding too. So hit the subscribe button, share this video to fellow collectors like yourself, and drop a comment of your favorite collectible. Let's all get to the comments and talk about it, and I'll see you in the next video.